Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share with you guys my experience from using a unique smartwatch. It's an analog watch that's trying to give us the experience of using a normal analog watch. It looks very nice. Definitely something you can wear when you want to dress up or even on a casual day. But also integrates some of the smartwatch functionalities by putting an e-ink display behind the analog arms. And that e-ink display can display for us calendar activities from either iOS or Android or even from social media calendars like Facebook. So I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to check out the What Watch. This is TK. Let's go ahead and check it out. The box is very simple. It says What Watch or What Calendar Watch, the iOS and Android compatibility, and it uses Bluetooth for connectivity. Made by a company out of Hong Kong. The box, when you open it up here, gives you kind of like a little bit of information. Integrates with your calendar. You'll put it up in here. Switching over to this side, you can put it in flexible mode or in 24 hours mode. The other thing is also gives us just, it's a normal watch. Last but not least, there's some double tapping functionality. By triple tapping it, it forces it to auto sync. The contents of the box are pretty simple. We don't get a manual, as this is pretty simple out of the box. We have a micro USB to USB type A connector that we'll use with this little dock that we can interface directly into the watch. There's a couple of pins here. This is rubberized, there's no magnets, but once it fits pretty good. It doesn't go and it actually clamps pretty well. The battery on this thing is rated to be used up to 2 months straight. Now I've been using it for about 4 weeks, almost 5 weeks right now, and I'm down to about 20%. So definitely a long battery life, but not the 2 months advertised. We do have a chamois for cleaning as well as a screwdriver to be able to basically remove the 4 screws here that are holding the casing if you want to use a different frame for it, or even if you want to use it just like a pocket watch. Here is the watch. Hopefully you guys can see it. Now it does have 2 different tones in the background, and we'll get into that. It is an analog watch to start with. It is powered by the battery that does power the e-ink display in the background. Now this does have some water resistance for I think up to 2 or 3 different atmospheres, but the main benefit here essentially is it looks nice, it's very designed, very nice, and you have a leather strap that comes with it. This is the one that comes with it out of the box, and I like the mechanism that they included here. You put in the bottom one first, and then as soon as you insert, clip, it actually looks like you tied it up, and it looks very good. Going back to the watch, now I have it in a certain mode, and I'll show you guys the app that comes with this. I have it paired directly with my iPhone right now, but it works with Android, as well as actually any device that has Bluetooth that you can install the app for, it will work with it. The straps themselves are removable. They are 20mm straps. You can basically just use the release mechanism here, and boom, you can remove it, as well as just basically change it if you don't like the leather one that comes in. I did use this as a secondary watch, so I didn't use this as my primary. I just wanted to make sure that it works great. And the way it works, it's very simple. It integrates itself to your calendar on your phone, whatever phone you have it connected, and even if you can select the different calendars that you have. Here I have the application installed on my iPhone. It's called the What Calendar Watch. There's 2 options here. Under the I here, it tells us the information as far as terms and conditions, privacy, FAQ if you have any questions. Of course, this is also going to be where your manual is going to be if you have any questions on that. App version tells you which one it is, and if there's any version update or firmware update, you can download it from here. There was one when I first got the watch, so I did apply that. Clicking on the bottom, we get, or actually, let's go back real quick. This is the percentage left on battery for the watch. So I've been using it for almost 4.5 weeks, almost 5 weeks now, 4 solid weeks. It's down to 20%. That's how well it is. Now, not close to basically being the 2 months that they were advertising, but definitely an appreciated long battery life. Clicking on the bottom, you have the ability of going between flexible mode and fixed mode. Flexible mode just shows you the next 12 hours of time. So next 12 hours of meetings. Fixed mode gives you the ability of staying within the next 12 hours and just showing it there. You have manual sync, which will run the system. You'll notice it starts doing this kind of loading system, and it'll sync the calendar event, especially if you added a calendar event that's not showing on it, because it does sync roughly every 15 minutes or so, so that it conserves battery. So you can force sync this way, or you can triple tap on the glass and you'll get that same functionality. You can show travel time, show all day events, as well as vibrating alerts when you get close to the event. So it's kind of like when you get a notification. Flight mode if you want to turn that on, but other than that, very nice, very simple. It does not work with any other notification. It only integrates itself to calendar events. So you can connect your Facebook calendar, your normal like Exchange calendar, normal Google calendar, anything that it will show in your calendar as an actual notification can be synced up, and you can see different versions of it. So the verdict for this watch is going to be a little bit of a mixed bag. I'm going to say that it's a great watch and it does exactly what it's offering us. It says basically it's going to do a great job at being a stylish watch and give us the ability to stay on track with our calendar. Top notch, exactly what it's doing there. Is this something for you? It's going to really depend on your usage and what you need. And if you live your life based on your calendar, if you're a business professional, a student that has class, events, and different things that you like to live by your calendar, I think this is really, it has actually a way of answering a lot of people's problems, because a lot of times when you're in conversations, and I find this at work mostly, where somebody will say, hey, are you free at 1 o'clock today? And I have to open up my iPhone, go into the calendar, and then scroll down and get into the right view to see what I'm doing, where I could just look up on my watch and say, you know what? I am free at 1. You want to propose something? We'll meet up. I think that's where it works. Does it fit everybody as far as, smartwatch functionalities that you want? This isn't it. This is not trying to answer that question. It's trying to give you a stylish watch with smartwatch functionality for calendar events so that it can keep you on track during your day. If that doesn't meet your requirements, I think there are other options. But if it does, this is going to do a really good job for you. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you've heard of what watch or even the smartwatch that does calendar events, other calendar event watches that are out there. I'd be interested to learn about those. But I'll give you guys a link in the description below for more information. Thank you very much for the support. Like and subscribe as usual and share it with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next video.